Hello YouTube, welcome back to my channel. My name is Neo. In today's video, I am working on a return client. I have already removed her previous set, replaced any tips that might have been compromised, and now I am finishing up my prep work. So I've already gone in and pushed back her cuticles, used a fine sanding band to remove any shine from the natural nail that has grown out or is exposed, and now I'm going in with my prep. I'm using the Mia Secret Dehydrator Primer and then a thin coat of the Young Nails Protein Bond as a final step. This client had the, what was her set actually? I'm having a brain fart, but I will link the set that this client had in the cards. I definitely can't remember in this moment right now, but I'm going in like I normally do with my Young Nails Core Clear and just adding a quick thin coat of clear acrylic. This is basically where I do the refill or backfill on the client, so any exposed new growth of nail gets filled in with this clear acrylic, and then I build my design on top. This just helps, as you can see. When she comes back in, I will just be able to file down to this clear layer and then build back up from there. I don't have to worry about filing down to the natural nail. It prevents any damage and potential staining that might happen. It doesn't take very long, and I just focus on trying not to flood the cuticle and or sidewall area. So here I have another Valentine set, but we are using some unconventional colors. This first color is a nice, gorgeous pastel blue that I got from Sugar and Cream. It is called Groom, like wedding groom. And I've used it in another video actually on my channel. I thought I didn't, but when I was watching back some other videos, I was like, oh yeah, I did use this color. I will link that in the cards. It was a really pretty like fairy butterfly resin piece set that I really loved. We are working with three main colors in this set. We have a pastel blue, a pastel green, and a nice nude color, and it glows in the dark. We're going to be playing around with bling and textures and just bringing in a little bit of that Valentine spirit. Even though it was past Valentine's Day, I had a lot of clients coming in with Valentine's nails, so I am just going to be applying this blue groom color to the tips of some of her nails. We'll be doing some ombre. You can see she's like talking to me about what she wants. And then we'll be working the other two colors in as well. So this color from Sugar and Cream is called Frosting. It's actually one of the first colors I think I ever purchased from this brand, and I actually don't use it very much. It's a very mild, shimmery, kind of like turquoise, baby like pastel kind of turquoise color. It has really fine silver shimmer in it. It's really pretty. And yeah, I just don't get a lot of use of it. So I'm really glad that I got to play around with it in this set. I think that the two colors worked really well together and were just soft and gentle. And not what you would think when you think of Valentine's Day, but I thought it was a nice play on the set. Check out my nails if you are interested in this set. I do have a video for them. I'm still rocking these nails. I thought that I would have taken them off by now, but nope, I'm enjoying them so much. So many people are complimenting me, so yeah. And what's crazy is that I thought the length would bother me, but I am not bothered at all by the additional length. And these are maybe about half additional length than I normally do. So it's insane. It's a slippery slope, guys. Once you start doing your nails, they just get longer and longer. But yes, this nail will be a full nail of the green mint, kind of like a minty green with a little bit of shimmer frosting color. Then we will ombre her thumb, so it's also just like the pinky, green to blue ombre. And then we're going to be working in some nude in this set as well. Next, I'll be doing a full solid nail of this color called Macadamia. This is one of my favorite nail nude plate kind of colors to use. It is a glow in the dark. It is very, very lovely and pigmented. It's not too pink. It's not too pastel-y, kind of beigey. It's just a nice mid-ground kind of nude color that kind of works for all skin tones. I find myself using it a lot on clients, and it has really great coverage and it glows in the dark. Like I said, anytime an acrylic glows in the dark, I'm always kind of like, yes, let's use it. So I'm doing a full nail with this color, and then I'm going to be ombreing that pointer finger from nude to blue. And now I'm going in with my Young Nails Core Clear, and I'm just going to clear cap these nails. I do not have too much length on these, so we don't have to focus on building up too much structure. At this point, I'm just trying to protect the ombre that we placed and to give a little bit of strength to the solid colored nails. And now I'm going in with my medium grit hand file, and I am just redoing her shape. So she's had these nails for about a month with the previous set, and then she came in. So as you can see, they're fairly rounded off. They're not sharp as they were when she first got them done. So I'm just using this time with the file to redo the shape. We want it to be nice and crisp, and then to get a quick surface file at the same time. I'm going in with my 5-in-1 fine carbide bit, and I've got my Young Nails dust collector. This dust collector has been getting the work put in, okay? It's doing a great job. I love that it's not high profile off the table. It is, I feel like it's getting a little bit louder than it was when I first got it. Either way, it's still significantly lower in volume or noise, I guess. Not volume, noise than the other one that I was using. But I really, really like it. And one thing that I think is really great about it is the cleanup is so simple. You just remove the top two pieces. You can dust, I guess like bang it into your trash can and rinse it. So it's nice. You get a nice dust-free kind of, look. And it's just really simple to clean up in between clients, especially when they come back to back and you have to remove a set. There's dust everywhere. So yeah, I've been enjoying this dust collector. I do have to move it around sometimes. I feel like it only collects dust in the middle of the dust collector. If your hand is like off to the right or to the left, you might get some spray of dust on you, on the table, or like on your client. But for the most part, it does what it's supposed to do. So with this 5-in-1 carbide bit, I am just smoothing out the surface of the nail and using it because it's a safety to clean the cuticle area and side walls and smoothing out the surface of the nail. Occasionally you'll see me run my thumb down the length of the nail. That's just me feeling for any lumps and bumps or ridges or gaps or anything like that. And then I'm just using the bit to debulk where necessary, like if I have a big chunk of acrylic somewhere, and basically just to smooth out the surface of the nail. So I like to go back in after e-filing with my hand file and just refine the shape. Sometimes I find that I soften the shape a little bit when e-filing, so I like to just go back in and just make sure that the shape is nice and crisp. So we've got a little bit of stuff happening today. I'm using some of the Macart pastel polishes that I got a little bit ago, actually. This collection came out a while ago, I think sometime last year, and we've got a nice, gorgeous pastel green and a nice pastel blue. I'm going in with some bling work first, and I'm using my Zule Bling adhesive to add really, really tiny crystal AB rhinestones all over this nude nail. And in hindsight, I think I would have done the hearts first, just so that I had more space. I feel like because I placed the rhinestones a little bit closer, I had to kind of squeeze the hearts in. You'll see them a little bit later in between these stones. I think it came out great, but I wanted there to be more hearts than stones. And by doing the stones first, I didn't give myself as much room as I would have wanted. But then I would have had to, I guess, redo the order of things. And because I wanted the hearts to be textured, I had to do the rhinestones first. So, yep, on the pinky and ring finger, we are using these glow-in-the-dark pastel blue rhinestones that I got from Amazon, crystal AB rhinestones, and silver caviar beads. You know, I love me some caviar beads. And yeah, I've been using the Zule Bling adhesive a lot. I think it's just really quick and fast, and you do get a good amount of adhesion, especially if I'm going glossy. If I'm going matte, I'm more inclined to use the bling gel method, just because I always worry about getting matte top coat on my rhinestones. But whenever I'm going glossy, I'm just kind of like, let's just, you know, use this. Let's just use the Zule Bling adhesive because it's on my desk and I don't have to worry about, you know, items moving, things like that. So on this green nail, we are going to be building up a rhinestone pattern, and I'm just using crystal AB rhinestones and those pastel blue glow-in-the-dark rhinestones. It's a Macart day because I'm using my Macart glossy top coat to top coat all of the nails. I'm being very, very careful around the stones that we have placed. Getting around that cuticle area was a little interesting. I had to be creative to get the brush a little bit back there, but yep, just making sure to top coat all of the nails, not to get that top coat on any of my rhinestones because we don't want to dull their shine. And then cleaning the sidewalls and free edge and having the client cure for a full 60 seconds. So back to the polishes that I had poured out on my palette. I want some textured hearts on the nude nail and the blue and nude ombre nail. So I'm starting off with that pastel green. I'm using a very, very thin liner brush. I talk about this liner brush set all the time. I get so much use out of it. It is partial brush set and partial dotting tools. They're really, really affordable and great for beginners. They're not expensive and they've been working for me for about a year now. So I suggest getting them. I will link it in my information area from Amazon. Check it out. So I'm painting just random hearts and then I'm going to be pouring on some acrylic just so that we have a little bit of fun and texture with this set. I'm going to have her cure for 30 seconds in between. Now I'm going to do the same thing with blue and add some blue hearts. So this is what I meant when I said I had to kind of squeeze the hearts in between all of those rhinestones. If I could do this again, I would have painted the hearts first, as big or as small as I wanted, and then placed stones or even caviar beads in between. But either way, I think it came out pretty great. I'm just trying not to have too many of one color heart in an area and to vary up the sizes a little bit. After painting them before curing, I will sprinkle the blue acrylic on top of these hearts and then have her cure for another 30 seconds. And on this pointer finger, we're going to be painting a good sized green heart, and then it's going to have a blue outline, and we're going to use the same technique of sprinkling on that acrylic to give the design some texture. So I'm going in with that frosting color from Sugar and Cream, giving it a good amount of coating, and then we're going to use a thin liner brush to draw a blue outline and then use the blue acrylic around it in the same way. And that's pretty much going to wrap up this set. Here you go. This is what the set came out looking like. It was fun and the colors are not your typical Valentine's Day colors. I hope you had a great Valentine's Day. I hope you enjoyed this video. Like if you like, subscribe for more, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.